A contract is an agreement or a set of promises that the law will enforce. We are always signing contracts. For example, you want a home loan, you get a contract. You want a new car and you want to pay it off, you're going to get a contract. You want a brand new phone over 24 months, you're going to get a contract. So even when you subscribe to Netflix, you're signing a contract. In return, you're giving them money, let's say $10 a month, and in return, they're going to give you access to their streaming service. Of course, during that contract term as well, you're going to be agreeing to their terms, and one of the most recent terms at the moment is no account sharing. So otherwise, you'll lose access to their service, and I doubt they'd even give you their money back because it's in their contract. So let's talk about a new phone plan, for example, because this is probably the most common one everyone's signing up to. So we get a brand new snazzy iPhone from Telstra. Let's say it's $50 a month, and let's say the phone included on the top of that is also $50 a month. So all up, you're paying $100 a month. In return, we're getting a brand new snazzy iPhone, and we're getting unlimited calls and texts to our friends and family. But in return, though, we're having a handover. 50 plus 50 is 100. We're giving that to Telstra. All right. Now, Telstra aren't idiots. They realize that 24 months is a long time. They know that anything can go wrong in that time and you might not be able to afford it anymore. So they're going to make sure that you sign a contract so you legally have to pay them their money. And if you don't, they can either take the phone back, they can blacklist you, they can disconnect your service, or all sorts of things. Now, in the contract as well, and I don't know whether anyone actually reads their Telstra contracts, they'll have clauses like fair play policy to make sure that you're not using your time putting it straight on their network. They'll have dispute resolutions. What happens if you don't pay the money? Account keeping fees. They'll have a lot of clauses in there because they know they want to protect themselves. So the question I want to put out to everyone today is, why are we starting relationships with employees without actually having a contract? Telstra know that 2 years is a long time. They know that $2,400 over the 2 years is a lot of money, but how come we're entering into these relationships without actually protecting ourselves? Because the relationship's not 2 years. It can be permanent. We know that $2,400 is a lot of money. Well, an employment relationship can be hundreds of thousands of dollars if you're not protecting yourself. So why aren't we setting these rules in place before someone actually starts? What a lot of people do is either they don't have a contract or they go online, they find a free one, and they hope that it's going to cover them. The only time you need a contract is when things go belly up. The only time Telstra needs their contract is if they find a customer that's not going to pay their bills. That's when they suddenly rely on their contract. So I want to put it out there to everyone today. If you have staff, if you have team, make sure you have an employment contract and make sure that employment contract is going to cover you when you actually need it. So give me a call. Let's talk employment contracts.